Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome back to the Bob Cave. I'm back at it, continuing my universe mode, my old school universe mode. We're back here in 1991. This universe mode, of course, the old school one. Let's get it started. We're starting things off with WWF Primetime Wrestling. This one is from November 18th, 1991. This primetime is hosted by Vince McMahon and his panel. Bobby the Brain, Mr. Perfect, Gorilla Monsoon, and Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. We're going to start things off with our first match. It's going to be Ted DiBiase and IRS, along with Sensational Sherry. And they're going to be taking on... Oh, let me edit that too. Why didn't I have the Bushwhackers? Come on. Let me edit this. It's supposed to be the Bushwhackers here, not Tozawa and Chase. Okay. Get to the B. There we go. Bushwhacker Luke and Butch. Alright, perfect. Entrance off. Alright. Alright, let's go to the ring. Let's play this one. Alright, DiBiase, IRS, just now forming his team. And let's get it rolling. Let's get it started. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms. If you haven't done so already, hey man, down below, that's where you're going to find me. Me, the B.O.B. baby. I want to thank all you guys out there for your wonderful community creations as well. Cannot do this without you guys. As this one loads up, DiBiase and IRS along with Sherry taking on the Bushwhackers from Primetime Wrestling from November 18th, 1991. My oldest sister's birthday at this point in time. Would she be 9? Dusty, my cat Dusty, trying to get some loving, baby. You big boy. Here we go. Let's head down to ringside. Alright, here we go. DiBiase starting things off against Bushwhacker Butch. DDT. And Teddy not wasting emotion here. Running shoulder block. Ah, come on. Don't put that crap on. I don't want to see it right now. I gotta take them off. It's just because, hey, yeah, you're just starting this universe mode. Scoop and a power slam by Butch. And a guillotine there. IRS caught him slipping. Here we go. And DiBiase back on him. Butch. Face rake there by Teddy. Missed that stomp. Shot to the gut now. Forearm to the back. Irish whip into the corner. Here we go. A shot to the gut. Double team move there by the Bushwhackers and a headbutt. Teddy's in trouble. Knee smash. In comes IRS. Running neckbreaker. Big swinging neckbreaker there by IRS as he goes to town on Butch. And DiBiase with a drop kick. A back rake by Ted. And a headbutt by Butch. Multiple headbutts now. And a big jumping one at the end there. And a tag in a loop. Irish whip into the ref. Fireman carry. Into an airplane spin. Still spinning. And down he goes. Butch is dazed. Not even getting a one after that cover. And DiBiase, big right hand, just split the man open. Busted him up in the hard way, and DiBiase going right after that cut with a stomp to the head. Teddy hammering away, shot to the gut. DDT attempt, no. Short arm clothesline. Now Irish whip into the corner. Headbutt. DiBiase taken up and down. Butch with the cover. And Teddy kicking out just a 1 count. Missed the stomp. DiBiase with a shot to the gut. DiBiase scooping him up and slamming him. Here he goes. Ted hitting the ropes. Jumping elbow drop. And DiBiase throwing him into the corner. Here we go. Double team move now by DiBiase and IRS. IRS with a shot to the midsection. Right in the breadbasket. Arm wrench into a side Russian leg sweep. And IRS shot to the lower back. Butch sidestepping them shots there by IRS. And a chop block by Ted. Ted taking out Luke. And IRS taking care of Bushwhacker Butch right now. Counter. He's up. Gonna take him into the corner. Snake eyes. Face first into that turnbuckle pad. And a headbutt. Multiple headbutts again. Sherry up on the apron. And an abdominal stretch. And a hip toss counter there by Butch. Didn't have it quite locked in all the way. And IRS feeling some multiple mat slams there. Double arm, suplex, yes, connecting. Knee lift. Elbow drop to the back. And IRS is paying for it. And I don't know why he didn't tag in Luke. Teddy going after him. Pile driver on the floor. And Ted gonna throw Butch back into the ring. Excuse me, Luke. No, he's... Oh, Butch is back in, yeah. Running knee. And IRS taking control of this one. Scoop and a slam. And here we go, gonna drive the elbows right down into the chest. And Shyster now has him up. Knee lift. Sherry removing that top turnbuckle pad. Double arm suplex again by Butch. Here's a cover. Headbutt. That's the cheering me on. And a tag in. Luke taunting. IRS dragged over to the ropes. Scoop and a slam. And a kick out. Irish whip into the corner. Butch gonna throw IRS back in as DiBiase's back suplexed on the ring apron. Scooped up, backbreaker. Butch nailed that backbreaker. That could be it. Alright, IRS kicking out. I want to switch to him, but I'm like, dude, if I do mid-pin, it's going to have me kicking out late. Alright, glad he kicked out there, though. Time to end this one. Irish whip off the ropes. Headbutt! Oh, good God. The right off! Not enough. IRS with the tag and a DiBiase. DiBiase in. And a clothesline by Teddy. Followed up with some aggressive strikes here. And DiBiase looking to unload here. Fist drops. No. Rolling him up. And a counter. A kick out. Teddy blocked him. And Teddy gonna make him pay. Here we go. Counter by Butch. By Luke. Ended off the ropes. Went for the headbutt. DiBiase counter. DiBiase. $1 Million Dream. Dream crossface. Gotta change that. And a save there. DiBiase hit the big right. And a counter. That backbreaker got it. Waistline takedown by IRS. Suplex up and over. And here we go, DiBiase. A dirty pin. Just a one. Referee seen it. Snake eyes, yes. Head in the ropes. Running boot. Nailed him in the corner with that boot. Ted crawling over Ted's corner. Can he make the hot tag while Sherry's distracting him? Yes. IRS in. Schoolboy. No, not enough. Back elbow by IRS. And a tag. Here we go. Both men. Oh, running headbutt. And DiBiase, big right hand. I knee lift by Butch. Headbutt. Chop block. And DiBiase, big right hand. Airplane spin. Ted's in trouble. Hopefully this will distract the ref if need be. Irish elbow drop to the leg. In this opening contest here. Headlock punch. Whew. DiBiase counters. They're gonna put him away. The Dream. Hit his ass. Come on. 1, 2. No, come on. What are these bushwhackers made of? That's it. That's it. Finally, the fist drops. The trifecta. DiBiase nails all 3. All right. DiBiase and IRS with Sherry in their corner, getting the win in the opening contest. What a hard-fought contest it was. Right here, the backbreakers by Butch. The write-off by IRS. Another backbreaker on DiBiase. Went for it again. Went to the well once too often. And right here, Ted making him pay with the 3 fist drops. And everybody's got a price. Everybody's gonna pay. Because the $1 Million Man always gets his way. Alright. I know it's at least a 4. But we got 4.5 star matchup. Instant classic for the opening contest here for Primetime Wrestling. Let's move right along. Our second match here is Virgil taking on Steve Dupree. Now, we ain't got no Steve Dupree. But we do got Akira Tozawa, baby. And, yeah, Virgil's gonna get the win here. After that, we got Tito Santana, El Matador, Arriba, taking on Hercules Hernandez. Hercules gonna take the L as El Matador gets the win. Next up, we got the Road Warriors, Legion of Doom, the current WWF Tag Team Champions in action. They're taking on Barry Horowitz and Ben Jordan. We got them taking on Humberto and Axiom. Right here, Hawk and Animal gonna get the dub. Okay, after that, we got another tag team matchup. We got the Rockers taking on the Beverly Brothers. And this one goes to a time limit draw, so we're just gonna sim and we'll hit a random. We'll see who the computer lets win here. The Rockers getting the dub, okay. Alright, next up, we got the Intercontinental Champion, Bret Hart, taking on Skinner. We're going to play this one as the Hitman. The excellence of execution, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Bret the Hitman Hart. But before we do that, I want to take the time to thank all you community creators out there, past, present, and future, then, now, forever, together. Cannot do this without you guys and all of your wonderful creations. So thank you so much. And here we go, continuing this episode of Primetime Wrestling. Bret the Hitman Hart in action. Here against Skinner. Here we go. Skinner running Larry to start things off. A left arm lariat and a gut buster. Skinner off to a fast start. Bret countering. And Skinner, of course, known to wrestle alligators. Shot to the gut. Tough, grizzled outdoorsman. Belly to belly by the Hitman. And Bret sent him up. Elbow drop to the leg. Another one. Bret, elbow to the head. Hitman staying on Skinner here. Another elbow. Here we go. Bret working the legs now. And a shot to the gut. The midsection there. Hitman staying on him. Definitely doing some damage. Bret with the counter. And Bret with the running lariat. Didn't catch all of it. Going for the crossbody there. Got it. And Bret going back to the legs, but Skinner countered. Mat slam by Skinner. And a cover. Kick out by the Hitman. Not even a 1 count. Gonna have to do more damage than that to Bret Hart. Skinner thinking belly to belly. Bret capitalizes. Nice arm drag. Arm drag counter there by the Hitman. Sorry about that. Got a little tongue tied. Here we go. Off the ropes. One for the back elbow. Bret counters. Bret fighting back. DDT. DDT by Bret, but he caught a kick. He got too close and too comfortable there with Skinner down. And working the arm now. Stomping away. And Skinner choking the man now. What's up, Top Goat? Yeah, I know, right? Skinner was a class act, I'll tell you that. One of them 90s gimmicks. Oh no, a counter on the pile driver. Big right hands. Fighting out of it. Oh yeah, he does look homeless. Swinging neck breaker. Skinner trying to find a way to fight back here. A cover on Bret, but a rope break. Skinner trying to take advantage of the Hitman. Big left. And Bret firing back. Headbutt by the Hitman. Leg drop now by Bret. I hear that. Hey man, I'll tell you what, they had a pretty competitive match back in the day. But of course, you know, Hitman's gonna make everyone look like gold. Fireman carry. And the excellence of execution now from the middle rope. Driving the elbow drop down. Going back to the leg. That avoid Bret. Get him damaged. Knee smash once again. And the Hitman all over him. Shot to the Bret basket. Irish whip into the corner. Hitman setting him up now. What's Bret thinking? Bret setting him up. Superplex. No. Skinner countering. Skinner fighting back out of it. Skinner with the combination. And gonna work the arm. Driving the knee down on the arm, the bicep area of the Hitman. And Skinner now headed up top. Now thinking better of it. Skinner may be looking to put Bret away. Got it, that reverse DDT. He hit it. The Hitman's down. And Bret out at 2. He nailed that reverse DDT. And a kick to the leg. Skinner, can I toss him up and bring the Hitman down? Hitman back on his feet. Skinner with the counter. Hitman counters him. Double leg takedown. Here we go, sharpshooter. Alright, Hitman with the win. And that's how Bret won it in real life with the sharpshooter right here. Skinner with that swinging neck breaker and the Scorpion Death Drop, that reverse DDT. Thought he had him, but the Hitman locking it, turning it, and sitting back on it. defeating Skinner there with the sharpshooter. Start to call it the Scorpion Deathlock after saying the Scorpion Death Drop. All right, here we go. Yeah, 92, Brett. Yep. All right, let's sit here. 3-star matchup for the Hitman as we continue this show. All right, rolling right along. Match number 7. We got the Texas Tornado, Kerry Von Erich. We got Kerry Von Erich taking on Big Bully Busick. We don't have Big Bully Busick, but we got Elton Prince. And Kerry Von Erich is going to get the win. Alright, main event here for Primetime Wrestling. We got Jake the Snake Roberts. He's in action against Eric. He was actually taking on Eric Freedom. So here we go. Jake the Snake Roberts against Eric. Way to make it easy. As always, I want to take the time to thank you guys for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms as I continue my 1991 Universe mode. If you haven't done so already, down below is where you're going to find me, the B.O.B. baby. Alright, fear not, after this match up here, so I use future guys as enhancement guys here. When I don't have jobbers, and excuse the pun, I hate even using that, but when I don't have enhancement guys that they would use back then, I typically use like the modern roster and then just lower the overall. Some guys, not everyone. And a lot of guys I won't even play with on here. So here we go, Jake the Snake Roberts taking on Eric. Yeah, but I'd rather have a slot for, the performers back than the guys I want on the roster. So, especially on this game, you only had 100. Well, I'm talking like it ain't that many, but you had 100 slots. So it's like I try to be like, 50-50-ish if you can. Sometimes you can't, but try to get as many guys you can. Try to get the most in-depth roster, but trust me, on like the modern one, 2K26, yeah, you could definitely create a jobber. But I do use big gut wrench here into a gut buster. I do use a lot of the the My Rise characters. I'll use them too. Release Sherman. I always use them as jobbers as well. Same with some of the characters, the DLC, like all of Pat McAfee's guys and what was that, 25 that we got. They were all jobbers on my universe. So all right, here we go. Eric in control right now until Jake sidestepped that one. Jake feeling the effects of Eric's early attempts on him here. The early attacks, getting the advantage early on in the match. Referee up to a 2 count as both men battle on the floor and Jake throwing him into the steel guardrail. Rake to the eyes. And a snapmare by Roberts. Raking the eyes with his foot. And Jake rolling back in the ring, breaking the referee's 10 count. Jake with that knee lift. A counter, elbows to the gut. Back in goes Roberts, and he's taunting. And he may have taken too long there. Eric out the back door, chop block on Eric. Counter by Eric after the big left. Went for a shot there. I don't know what he was going for, but he left himself humping. And Jake, the experienced veteran here, taking advantage of it. Thinking short arm clothesline. No, Eric gonna fight his way out of it. strikes to the gut. 3 straight. Caught the snap suplex, timing off a little bit there. It's a big right hands by Eric. Definitely giving Jake a run for his money here. Got him locked in a neck vice. And hey, trust me, sometimes that's the way it's going to go on these games. The enhancement guys are going to get their love. They say, I'm getting my shit in. And you're going to take the L. I ain't coming back to this promotion anyway. Eric caught him. Gonna drive him back first into the corner. And Eric, he's ready for him. Big right. Jake throwing to the outside. A shot to the back and a kick to the arm. Knee to the spine. And Jake is in trouble. Eric just working him over repeatedly with them knees to the back. Jake running bulldog. And Jake locking his fingers